We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Knights and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Garrett Richards, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, I'm a big fan of Garrett Richards. This guy's stuff is unbelievable. 95 to 97 miles an hour with sink, and sometimes that fastball he throws, it has a mind of its own. Sometimes it sinks, sometimes it cuts. Good, hard, vicious breaking slider, and his changeup has gotten better. The key to Garrett Richards is staying healthy, and if he's healthy and brings his A game, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter every time he takes the bump.
Corey Ray stands in as he looks at ball one here. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Now the 2-0.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Digging in, Joe Morgan, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Morgan very well could be starting the upcoming All-Star game. He currently leads all second basemen in the league in fan votes.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. George Brett comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
That's a strike to throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Leiter gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Digging in, Ryan Braun. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, the left fielder, Ryan.
And the pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Long run for Andrew, and this winds up off the wall. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Standing in now, Robin Yount. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, it's been a pretty productive week at home, to say the least. 6-1 on the recent homestand. The last thing you want to have happen is to get on the plane and leave that there. The way you've been playing, fundamentally sound pitching, hitting, some defense. They have to find a way to continue the momentum, bottle up what they did at home, and take it on the road with them.
A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, this team has to be hoping that Michael Franco can get some of his mojo back. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, not an easy thing to do early against this good pitcher, D-Roll. Base hit and a 1-0 lead right away.
As an offense, they talked about this, wanting to get to this guy early before he settles in. When they grab their gloves to go out on defense, they know they got a lead on their hands.
From the stretch. 1-1 the count now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Roll, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in, when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
This one's down to third. Brett is there for it. The throw pulls him off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. So next to the plate for the Phils, Albert Pujols. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard up the middle. He's right there. To Iglesias for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Phillies lead it 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Andrew Jones. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
That is it. The first baseman, Fred.
Standing in, Fred McGriff. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
This isn't this guy's first rodeo. He's been in the league for quite a while now. This wily veteran is having a great year.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And he falls behind 0-2. Jones gets his lead at first, nobody out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Braun has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's focus on third baseman Maikel Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it, offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
In now, Johnny Bench, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
So now to the plate, Tony Gwynn. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A look, now the pitch.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-0. Pulled toward right center field. Snyder's in pursuit. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. So stepping in, Jose Iglesias, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Looking to wiggle out of this, here it is. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. In for a strike, it's 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. In the air to right center. Well, he can't track it down as this ball falls. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love to come up and clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
To the plate now, Leiter, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Well, his guys just gifted him with a 2-out RBI, and now he's got a chance to help himself, too.
Comes set, the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of the second, all tied at 1-1. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Maikel Franco. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball swung on and missed. Half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. And he fouls this one off. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. At the plate, Joe Hudson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Garrett.
So here now's the pitcher, Garrett Richards. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Fouled off. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. We've played 2 full innings and we are tied 1-1. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Corey Ray. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Braun arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Joe Morgan.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. And the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
1 out, nobody on. In there, and it's even at 1. Popped him up. Franco shading to his right. And that's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the end. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in the left fielder Ryan Braun.
For the Phillies, the left fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot. You just sensed it was coming with the heaviness of the rain, and all the radar maps that we're seeing online lead us to believe this will be at least an hour.
Matt, this has the makings of we're going to see 2 different pitchers come out after this delay. The conditions are bad. It looks like this rain is going to be around for a while. I'd be a bit surprised if either of these pitchers come back out.
Into the box now, Robin Yount. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And that misses. 2-1. Runners off for second. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Leiter gets the okay to come back into the game after the lengthy delay, and we'll see if he can settle back in at the plate to get the action started. Duke Snyder, 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. One and two now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate now, Reggie Jackson. Over to take charge of this one is Andrew, and that'll do it. Phillies strand 1. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Ready now, Andrew Jones. He reached on a single in his first try.
Andrew Jones.
Now here's the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Fred McGriff.
Into the box now, Fred McGriff. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
The catcher, number 5.
Stepping in, Johnny Bench. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. And he pops it up. But this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Yount has got it and the side is ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Albert Pujols. Fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. 1-1. Lined hard toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Now Andrew will get it back in off the wall, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Michael Franco is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Ball 3. Count is 3-0. Yeah.
3-1. No one out with a runner at second. In there, and it's full 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one 3-0 and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
And that's in there. Base hit. Pujols rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
Your attention, please.
So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Standing in now, Joe Hudson. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. Bailey uses a split-fingered fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And Andrews about as good as they come as he nails him at the plate.
Oh, man, I love those kinds of plays. Base hit to the outfield, and he comes up throwing. We all knew it was going to be close all the way, but it was right on the money to halt him in his tracks. That was a big-time throw.
In now, Garrett Richards, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Bailey is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ryan Braun. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Out in front of it, strike 1. Drilled on the ground to short. Iglesias is there. Morgan's got the play at second, and that ends the inning. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Phillies lead this one 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony Gwynn. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch.
No, inside.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Braun is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The pitcher, number 15.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Homer Bailey. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Unlucky that. Digging in to try it again, Robin Young. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. Line hard toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Duke Snider is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Racing back the right fielder, and that one is gone.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He hit 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Reggie Jackson is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 5.
Striding in, Albert Pujols. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. This year against right-handed pitching, Pujols averages a hit once every 4 at-bats. An average at exactly 250. 1-1 the count. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, number 2.
Stepping in now, Garrett Hampson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Popped up. McGriff in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
Digging in, Joe Hudson, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
To the left side, but it's well foul. The 2-2. Popped up. Brett waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the fighting strike. Ready for another chance, Corey Ray. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ball 2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
3-0 to him now. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Striding into the box, Joe Morgan. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Behind 0-2 now. This one's flared toward left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
At the plate, George Brett. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Andrew Jones. And it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, and that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. High and deep to right center. Going back is the right fielder. Still ranging back. And that one is gone. Andrew Jones, a 3-run home run. Number 17 for him on the season as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, unfortunately, I think we sort of saw this coming. We were just talking about how they were starting to get some good swings off of him. Got a couple of hits in a row and then bang, a big home run here. I think that's got to be the end.
Here comes the Phillies skipper on his way out toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Just 5 innings of work for him here as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Emmanuel Passe takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 50, Emmanuel Passe. Now batting, the first baseman, Fred.
To the plate now, Fred McGriff. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. 3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, catcher, Johnny.
So digging in now, Johnny Bench. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And he fouls this one off. Hit the other way out toward right field. Jackson is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Digging in now, Tony Gwynn. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Number 11.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. From the belt, the pitch in there for strike 1. Now a flare out to left center. Yount ranging into the outfield. He can't get there as it falls in. And he's safe.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Homer Bailey will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. The Knights lead this one 5-4. Number 25 is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. In there, strike 1. He leads things off here in what's now a very close ball game. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And it's fouled away. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. I'll try to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. This is line to left. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Braun. First offering on its way. Four runs, 12 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Robin Yount.
Riding in once again, Robin Yount. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
2-1 after the foul ball there. 4 runs, 12 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
3-2 now. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
Bailey pauses. Here's his offering.
Ball. 1-1. The count is 2-1.
Here's the 2-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Oliver Drake will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 51, Oliver.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Corey Ray.
Leading off for Indiana, the right fielder, Corey Ray.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate so he'll step out and ask for time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Into the box now, Joe Morgan. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch, bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The batter, the third baseman.
Now batting, George Brett. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two and one. Runners on the move for second. Popped him up. Hudson has a play. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 25.
Andrew Jones will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. He's set and the pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field.
And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone.
A two-run homer for Andrew Jones. His second home run of the game, and it's now 7-4.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now back, the first baseman, Fred McGriff.
So now to the plate, Fred McGriff, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. Get up and stretch. The Knights on top, 7-4. Andrew Miller gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Duke Snyder. First pitch on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Hit hard to the right side. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. A quick throw to first by Morgan, and that's the first out.
Now battle, the right fielder, Reggie Jackson.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Reggie Jackson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Line drive to left. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
At the plate now, Albert Pujols. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Now a move over to first. There he goes. In there. Now the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 1-2. One out and a runner on second base. Back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it 7-5 now.
Now batted, third baseman,
In now, Maikel Franco, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Chop now to short. Can they get 2? To Morgan at the bag. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Garrett Hampson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Indiana leads this one 7-5. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Johnny Bench.
Johnny Bench.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. The pitch. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Matt Wisler will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Adam Frazier will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
And batting 9, number 26, Adam Frazier.
Stepping in now, Tony Gwynn, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A runner at second, nobody out. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Yount stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Standing in, Jose Iglesias. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Behind 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Snyder's on his horse. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second. Dwight Smith Jr. will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And that misses, ball 1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Smith, playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him. Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
That's in there. Base hit. Bench rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Lifted the other way to left center. Snyder is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Indiana leads it 8-5. Joaquin Soria is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Joe Hudson.
The catcher, number 57.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Fouled off. A pause and the 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Chasing after it is Ray. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now back, second baseman, Adam.
So here's Adam Frazier, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Iglesias will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
The left fielder.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Ryan Braun, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Two and 1. Now the 2-1. Line drive to left. Gwynn is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. Indiana is on top 8-5. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next will be the imposing power bat, Joe Morgan. First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
The third baseman, number 5.
Coming to the plate now, George Brett. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul. Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Andrew Jones will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. From the stretch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Frazier ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Fred McGriff.
Stepping up to the plate, Fred McGriff, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Braun will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. John Franco comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching, John Franco.
Delino DeShields is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Number 0, Delino DeShields.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make it out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Duke Snyder is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. He's set, now the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The right fielder, Reggie.
First game of the new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
The 0-1 on its way. None out, runners at first and second. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Albert Pujols. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The third baseman, number 7,
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Maikel Franco. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Philly down to their last strike. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
McGriff is there for it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of the series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
8-5 tonight. Indiana, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Homer Bailey wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. John Franco earns the save out of the bullpen, his 22nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 8 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For Philadelphia, 5 runs, 16 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. The winning pitcher is Homer Bailey. His record is now 4-5. The loss goes to Garrett Richards. He falls to 4-8. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.